throughout. So as a beginner, it's extremely important to really understand your body and understand that recovery days are 100% important. These are going to be different from active recovery days that are going to be discussed further on. But as a beginner, what I wanted to introduce is that it's okay to take a rest day. It's okay to miss a day of the gym as long as you're able to come back the next day 100% ready mentally and physically to come back into the gym and put in some work. This is why Tuesday, as a beginner, moving on forward, we're gonna be having 2 rest days throughout the week. This is gonna be able where you're gonna be making sure that you're replenishing your body with the proper fluids such as electrolytes and different things like that to be able to increase your recovery for the following day. And that's when we're gonna be going into another green day where we're gonna be having another intense day. Okay, now it's Wednesday. Now we're gonna be going into our new warm-up. Our warm-up is gonna be including ground to overhead. This is where you're gonna be getting a light plate. Some people would prefer either a wall ball that's gonna be between 5 to 10 pounds, just up to them and how they feel. This is a 10-pound plate. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be going from the ground. So right here in this position, you're gonna be coming down with your hips slightly back right here. You're gonna be going all the way with your arms extended outwards. You're gonna touch the tip of the plate to the floor. You're gonna be coming up and you're gonna be fully extending out. Then you're gonna be doing this for a couple of reps. That way we can get that full range of motion. That way we can have all the body activating to increase that blood flow, that heart rate. Then the next movement after that is going to be lunges. With lunges, same thing. You're gonna be coming forward, making sure that we're not hyperextending or hypoextending. Right here, coming forward, walking it back, coming forward, walking it back, so on and so forth. Some people have a hard time with their knee touching the ground, that it hurts, or they have some knee issues. What we recommend is either go as low as possible coming up, or you can also add an ab mat or something that has cushion to make sure that it supports your knees a little bit more. And that way they don't get bruises or they're fragile because they're a little bit older. It just depends on different situations. As well with that, we're gonna be doing the kipping swing. This is gonna be back where we're on top of the rig. Regular normal grip facing forward right here. Kip swing, forward, 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 right here. That's gonna be the kip swing. It can be at different intensities, different heights, up to you where you are with that section. Then we're gonna be going into PVC pass-throughs. PVC should be provided in the gym no matter where you are. It's one of the crucial things that are in CrossFit. So you're gonna be getting a regular PVC pipe, not heavy, not at all, regular. You're gonna be using a wide grip right where your pelvis should be, right here. So if I come down, I should be able to let go and coming up. So the goal here is to make sure that your arms are gonna be fully extended outwards. Then you're gonna be coming back. That's gonna be, then coming forward, that's gonna be 1 rep. So right here, back, 1, back, 2. To make it more a higher intensity for people that are a little bit more flexible, they can bring in their grip a little bit more, up to them, making sure that they're taking their time and not rushing through it. So coming back and then coming up, forward, right here. And that's gonna be the warm-up. Now that we're fully warmed up, our heart rate's up, we have blood flow going, we're gonna feel good enough to start with the stretching. We're gonna be starting out on the floor, where we're gonna be doing butterfly stretches, right here. So you're gonna be almost in a pretzel style, but not really. We're gonna have like little butterfly wings right here, making sure that we're gonna be coming forward to really stretch out that inner groin area. And we can even push our legs downwards to get further of a stretch. So you should be aiming towards your chest, coming forward, and you're feeling that nice stretch, but make sure that it doesn't hurt. It just feels like that pressure and that intensity, but not to the point where you feel like you're gonna pull something or you're in pain. Then we're gonna be going into the deep lunge once again, as we did on Monday. So remember, we're gonna be coming in, going into that deep position, right there. and making sure that you push your hips forward. And you're gonna be coming up and then doing it with the next leg. The next portion is gonna be the sumo squat. You're gonna be shoulder width, the sumo squat is gonna be more outward, so you're gonna be a little outside of your shoulders. You're gonna come down as low as possible. Right here, you're gonna have your knees inside, as if you're doing like a little prayer, or your crisscross right here, and you're gonna be driving your elbows with your knees outwards to get that stretch even more. Once we're in this position, we're gonna be coming back up, and we're gonna be doing the hamstring sweep once more, making sure left foot forward, starting right here, toes pointing upwards, and you're gonna be scooping out, down at the bottom. Changing at your own pace, and making sure that it's no pain, but just making sure that it feels good into your range of motion. Then we're gonna be going into furthermore the scap retractions, again, where it's gonna be onto the rig position. We're gonna be into the dead hang, and then coming up, dead hang, coming up, dead hang, coming up, to get that full stretch and making sure that you're gonna be prepared for the main workout.
So this is going to be the skill set strength, where we're going to be doing bring Sally up, bring Sally down. This song you can see with no weight, where it's just going to be with your regular body weight. This is going to be for intermediate or beginners. Intermediate would normally have a little bit of weight, where you're going to be seeing in a little bit. So right here, we're going to be seeing an advanced class where they're going to be adding a large amount of weight to be able to keep up with the song and keep up with the intensity that they're seeking.
Okay, now we're gonna get started with the main WOD of the today, meaning it's gonna be the workout of the day. Today's workout is gonna be 15 minutes long. It's gonna be called an AMRAP. An AMRAP is gonna be as many rounds or as many reps as possible within the 15-minute time span. The first movement today is gonna be on the assault bike. With the assault bike calories, you're gonna be coming up, making sure that this is gonna be the proper height, the proper position seating forward or back as you prefer. The first thing that we're gonna be doing is gonna be 15 calories for men and 12 for women. The reasoning for this is because men are a little bit faster when they're pumping in through the assault bike calories, so this could sit equal or level. So when I do 12 calories as a female and a male were to do 15, we would be getting off at the same time. So that's why it's a little bit different. With this, if you're a beginner, a key element is to make sure, depending on their level of intensity and their endurance, we can either increase the amount of calories, meaning they could stay at 15, or they can decrease to 12, or sometimes they can even decrease to 10, depending on how fast and how they're able to keep up with the level of intensity, but still challenging themselves. Along with this, we're gonna be doing 10 toes to bar. The toes to bar are gonna be exactly how it sounds, where you're gonna be having your toes touching the bar itself. We always do normal grip onto the bar. So what's gonna happen, the prescribed or the advanced level would be to come up and touch up. Remember, coming up, touch up. That's gonna be a rep at the advanced level. However, we're gonna have different levels where we're gonna have intermediate, where intermediate is gonna be where their knees touch their elbows when they're at the top. So right here, intermediate, elbows. One more time, elbows. So the next thing to do is that we're gonna be doing for beginners or novice level, we're gonna be going into high knees, fully engaged as well. So we're gonna be engaged, we're gonna be coming back and forward, right here. And that's gonna be the entirety of the main workout for today, making sure, sorry. The last movement today is gonna be burpees. Burpees are definitely a CrossFitter's not favorite movement for the majority. So it's gonna be coming down, as if you're gonna do a push-up, you're gonna be hopping your legs backwards. So right here, coming down, your chest has to be in full contact with the ground. You're gonna be jumping up with your legs forward. First, right here, fully extended and do a slight hop, nothing crazy. A good way to scale this down to make sure that you're keeping in consistent reps would be to start at the top position. You're gonna step down with whichever leg first. You're gonna lower yourself, coming with your chest to the floor and stepping back up. Again with that little hop, nothing crazy. That way you can keep that consistency, that pace, without gassing yourself out and making sure that you're keeping up with the people around you and really pushing yourself as a whole. So today is Thursday. It's gonna be our active recovery day. The reason that it's gonna be different from a full recovery day is that today we're still gonna be doing a little bit of work, just not at a high intensity as our green days, such as yesterday. I understand that some days when we're during this active recovery, it's really crucial and important because days like yesterday, we're gonna be at a high intensity and our heart rate is gonna be peaking. It's really important to come back, making sure that we get rid of that soreness from the assault bike, that we stretch out, we make sure that we're okay, nothing is injured, making sure that everything is supposed to be the way it's supposed to be. So the first thing that we're gonna be doing with the warm-up is we're gonna be going for a light 1 mile walk. 1 mile sounds like a lot, but once you're going and you're talking with your friends or people here at the gym that you feel comfortable with, you're walking and making sure that you're just keeping active, because when you're really sore, you don't want to move, you don't want to engage any muscles. This is going to force you to just relax, take it easy, take it slow, and then you're going to have a little bit more blood flow going into your legs, going into your arms, wherever muscles that you feel tense and sore from. This is where we're going to be going into the roller. So now that we have a roller, it's gonna be slightly firm, it's gonna be a foam roller. You can pick any kind that you want. There's there's hard plastics, soft plastics, there's foam, depending all up to you. There's textured ones that they have like little like squares coming out. That way you could really go into your muscles and really feel it. The first thing that we're gonna be doing today with our foam roller right here is we're gonna be doing the hamstring. So right here, you're gonna be getting your roller ready. You're gonna be starting with your knees. Well, I at least like to start with my knees and I ease my way into it. So right here, you're gonna be supporting yourself with your hands right there, and you're gonna be coming down, coming up to your upper thigh, and then you're gonna be going down towards your knee. And this should feel very relieving or almost painful because you're so sore, depending. But this is going to be allowing you to really open up your muscle fibers that were able to get like slight micro tears that are going to be causing your soreness. Then we're going to be going into our inner groin. So right here with the foam roller, we're going to be going into the corner of it. We're going to be leaning into it slightly right here, and we're going to be putting pressure. With that pressure, you're gonna be feeling it right where you're supposed to, which is gonna be right here. And you're gonna be putting more pressure, and depending on how you feel. Along with this, we're gonna be doing the quadriceps. So again, you're gonna be coming forward. I like to sit on it first, and then roll myself back with my arms right here. So just guiding yourself with your arms, upper to lower, upper to lower. The next movement that we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing the upper back. So with the upper back, you're going to be starting mid-back with your roller, and you're going to be pushing yourself downwards with your legs. I like to fully extend my arms out into a Y, and then go down and back up for my upper back. Then once we're going to be hitting our lower back, we're going to be going all the way back to the bottom. Then you're going to be coming all the way back up, and you can focus on key areas. For example, if the left or the right side is more tight than the left side, you can put more pressure on one. So you're going to be leaning towards one right here. It's going to be focusing on my right side, and then you can do the opposite where it's going to be focusing on my left side. Whew. Then we're going to be doing our calf. With our calf, it's exactly how it sounds. We're just going to be